네, 안녕하세요. 울사라피 프라임 앰버서더 이민우입니다.
Lovely viewers, gather around because what I'm about to share with you today is going to blow your minds and melt your hearts at the same time. This isn't just another rumor or a vague hint. This is a full-blown love confession that has completely shaken the internet. Yes, you read that right. Lee Min-ho, the king of K-dramas, the man who has millions of fans swooning all over the world, has finally spoken his heart out about none other than the queen herself, Hye Kyo. And his exact words: "She's my forever." Can you feel that? The goosebumps just thinking about those words. 'Cause I can, and I know you can too. This is the kind of statement that stops time, the kind of confession that rewrites everything we thought we knew about this man's private life. For years, fans have speculated, shipped, and dreamed of this exact scenario. And now it's here, unfolding right in front of our eyes like the most beautiful K-drama ever written. So how did this all come to light? Let me take you inside the story, lovely viewers, because every detail matters here. And trust me, you're going to want to savor every second of this revelation. It all started during an exclusive interview Lee Min-ho did for a global magazine feature. Now, we've seen him in interviews before. Cool, charming, polite, always careful with his words, but this time, oh no, this time something was different. The interviewer asked him a question about love, about what it means to him now after all these years in the spotlight. And instead of dodging the question like he usually does, Lee Min-ho paused, smiled that devastating smile we all know so well, and said words that no one saw coming. When you meet someone who changes everything for you, someone who makes you believe in love in its purest form, you just know. For me, that person is Hye Kyo. She's my forever. Yes, he said it. Loud. On record. For the entire world to hear. And the internet exploded in ways I have never seen before. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Every platform went crazy. Fans were crying, screaming, posting edits, writing novels in the comment section. It was like the entire K-drama fandom universe collectively lost its mind. And honestly, who can blame them? But wait, lovely viewers. Let me make this even juicier for you because there's more to the story than just a single sentence. After dropping that bombshell, Lee Min-ho didn't stop there. He went on to talk about how special she is to him, how he admires her strength, her beauty, her heart. He said things like, "She's the most graceful person I've ever known, and being around her feels like home. Can you even handle this right now? Because I can barely breathe just saying these words out loud." And here's the kicker. When asked if he ever plans to settle down, Lee Min-ho gave the biggest clue we've ever had. "If it's with her, then yes. I'd marry her in a heartbeat." Just like that, he gave every single fan out there the ultimate fantasy. People are saying this is no longer just fan service or casual admiration. This is real. This is deep. This is love in its most undeniable form. Lovely viewers, I want you to pause for a second and really let this sink in. Think about their journey. Two of the biggest stars in Korea, both icons in their own right, both adored worldwide, now at a point in their lives where this kind of confession could change everything. Can you imagine the pressure, the courage it took for him to say that? This wasn't just a slip of the tongue. This was deliberate. This was from the heart. Now, of course, the moment this interview dropped, the entire entertainment industry went into overdrive. Agencies, media outlets, reporters. Everyone wanted a piece of this story. And guess what? While Lee Min-ho's team has remained quiet so far, sources close to him are confirming that he meant every single word. One insider even said, Lee Min-ho has been very open with his friends about his feelings for Hye Kyo. This isn't something new. It's just the first time he's saying it publicly. Lovely viewers, do you understand what that means? That means this love has been brewing behind the scenes for a long time. And now it's finally out in the open. The question is, how is Hye Kyo reacting to all this? Well, as of now, she hasn't made any official statement, but fans are losing their minds analyzing her recent social media activity. Apparently, she liked a post about true love finding its way, and that tiny gesture sent people into a frenzy. Is that her way of saying she feels the same? Or is it just a coincidence? You know what I think? I think nothing is a coincidence when it comes to these two. Lovely viewers, imagine the possibilities here. Imagine the wedding, the photos, the happiness that would break the internet. People are already creating wedding edits, fan art, writing fanfiction like crazy because the idea of Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo ending up together is every K-drama lover's ultimate dream. And now, it doesn't feel like a dream anymore, it feels real. But let's get interactive here because I need to hear from you. If Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo actually get together for real, would this become the biggest couple in Korean entertainment history? Would this break every record, every headline, every trend? And do you think this confession means wedding bells are coming soon? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I am dying to know what you all think. Now, before you think this is the end of the story, let me tell you something. There's a rumor that after this interview, Lee Min-ho sent Song Hye Kyo a massive bouquet of flowers with a handwritten note that said, "Forever starts now." Can you even handle that? Because if that's true, this isn't just a confession. This is a declaration of love. And lovely viewers, I promise you, this is only the beginning. Stay with me because in the next part, we're going to dive into everything that happened after this confession, the reactions from their friends, the industry buzz, and what insiders are saying about what comes next. Trust me, it's about to get even crazier. After that jaw-dropping confession, "She's my forever," the entire entertainment industry hasn't stopped buzzing. And guess what? That rumor I mentioned about the flowers. Oh, it's not just a rumor anymore. Multiple insider sources have now confirmed that Lee Min-ho did, in fact, send a breathtaking bouquet to Song Hye Kyo. And not just any bouquet. This was a grand, luxurious arrangement of her favorite flowers, peonies and white roses, accompanied by a handwritten note. Now, here's the part that's making everyone lose their minds. The note didn't just say, "Forever starts now." According to someone who claims to have seen it, the note read, "Every role I've played taught me something about love, but meeting you taught me what it truly is. Forever isn't a dream anymore. It's you." Can you imagine Song Hye Kyo opening that envelope, reading those words, and just sitting there in shock? Because lovely viewers, I'm literally getting chills thinking about it. This isn't just a casual gesture. This is poetry. This is raw emotion. This is a man declaring that he's ready to risk it all for the woman who has completely captured his heart. And here's where things get even spicier. Fans have noticed that after this alleged bouquet delivery, Song Hye Kyo's recent Instagram activity changed. She posted a photo, not of herself, not of her baby, but of a sunset with the caption, "Some words stay in your heart forever." That's it. Simple. Elegant. But oh my goodness, the timing. The world went crazy connecting the dots, saying this is her subtle way of responding to Lee Min-ho's confession. Coincidence? Lovely viewers, I don't believe in coincidences when it comes to moments like this. Now let's talk reactions because wow, they're all over the place. Fans are screaming, crying, editing clips of them together, and trending hashtags like hashtag Lee Min-ho Forever Song Hye Kyo and hashtag Forever Couple Worldwide. Even celebrities have started reacting. Some of Lee Min-ho's co-stars have left cryptic comments on his older posts like, "Always knew you had the courage," and "Finally the truth." What does that tell you? That tells me everyone around them probably knew about these feelings long before the public did. And you know what makes this story even more cinematic? Reports are coming out that Lee Min-ho tried to keep this private for a long time because he didn't want to put pressure on Song Hye Kyo, especially with her recent life changes. But then, during this interview, he decided enough was enough. He wanted the world to know where his heart truly belongs. Lovely viewers, can you even imagine the weight of that decision? Saying something like that, knowing it would make global headlines, knowing every single person would analyze every word, that takes courage. And that courage screams one thing, he means it. But let's dive deeper into what insiders are saying, because some of these details will blow your mind. According to one source who's close to the magazine team, Lee Min-ho's exact words after the interview ended were, "I've been holding this in for too long. If the world knows, so be it. I'm done hiding." If that doesn't sound like a man in love, I don't know what does. Lovely viewers, let's get interactive again. What do you think Song Hye Kyo felt when she heard this confession? Did she smile? Did she cry? Was she overwhelmed with happiness? Or did it catch her completely off guard? Because honestly, even if they've been in contact privately, Hearing something so bold in a public interview must have shaken her heart. Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know we all have different theories, and I want to hear every single one of them. And oh, the media frenzy that followed. Guys, it's insane. Entertainment news outlets have parked outside Song Hye Kyo's house. Fans are trending countdowns for a possible statement from her. And every single brand associated with them is loving the attention because this is the biggest love story in the world right now. People aren't just curious, they're invested. They're emotionally attached to this unfolding saga like it's the finale of their favorite drama series. But let me tell you something, lovely viewers, there's more coming. I'm hearing whispers that Lee Min-ho isn't stopping here. No. This wasn't just a one-time confession. He's reportedly planning something even bigger, something that will make the whole world stop. I'm talking about a possible public proposal or a grand gesture that will go down in history as one of the most romantic moments of all time. Imagine this, Lee Min-ho on stage at an award show, dedicating his win to Song Hye Kyo and saying the words, "Will you marry me?" I'm not saying it's confirmed, but the rumors are everywhere. And honestly, with the way things are going, would you even be surprised if it happened? Lovely viewers, my heart is racing just thinking about it. This isn't just gossip anymore. This feels like destiny unfolding before our eyes. Two superstars, two legends, finding their way to each other after everything they've been through. And if this really leads to marriage, forget breaking the internet, this will break history. This will be the wedding of the century. But for now, the question remains. How will Song Hye Kyo respond? Will she confirm her feelings? Will she keep us guessing? Or will she drop a bombshell of her own? Because knowing her, if she does respond, it's going to be subtle, classy, and yet powerful enough to send fans into a complete meltdown. And lovely viewers, I promise you, the second she makes a move, I'll be here to break it down for you with every single detail. So, tell me in the comments, if this love story ends in marriage, what do you think their wedding will look like? Will it be a private ceremony or a grand, star-studded event that the whole world watches? And what about their future? Can you imagine Lee Min-ho and Song Hye Kyo as parents, raising a beautiful family together? Oh my goodness, the thought alone is enough to make me cry tears of joy. Stay tuned, lovely viewers, because this story is far from over. In fact, I have even more juicy details about Lee Min-ho's next move, what his friends are saying, and why this might all be happening sooner than we think. So don't go anywhere. This is just getting started, and you won't want to miss what happens next. After Lee Min-ho's shocking confession and the global chaos it caused, we all wondered, what's next? Will Song Hye Kyo finally break her silence? Will she give us a sign that she feels the same? Well, let me tell you, her next move has set the entire internet on fire, and honestly, I can't stop smiling as I say this. So here's what happened. Just hours after Lee Min-ho's interview went viral, Song Hye Kyo updated her Instagram story with a photo that has everyone losing their minds. What was it? A simple picture of a coffee cup on a wooden table, sunlight streaming in, and next to the cup was a handwritten note with the words, "Forever sounds beautiful." That's it. No tags, no hashtags, no names. But come on, lovely viewers. Are we really going to believe this is just a coincidence? Because I don't think so, and clearly millions of fans don't think so either. Within minutes, hashtag Forever Sounds Beautiful started trending worldwide. Fans are calling it her answer, her subtle but powerful way of saying, "I hear you and I feel it too." And honestly, it makes sense. Song Hye Kyo is known for her elegance, her quiet grace. She doesn't need a long post to make a statement. One word, one phrase from her, and the entire world takes notice. And this time, she chose the one word that ties everything together. Forever. But wait, lovely viewers, there's more. The background of that photo. People zoomed in and realized the handwriting on that note didn't match hers. Now, I'm not saying it was Lee Min-ho's, but fans are speculating like crazy, comparing his previous autographs and handwriting samples to the one in the photo. And let me tell you, the similarities are shocking. Could it be that the note wasn't hers to begin with? Could it be a gift from him, and she's showing it to the world without saying it outright? If that's true, then this isn't just interaction. It's communication through art, through small, meaningful gestures that only the two of them truly understand. Lovely viewers, imagine how romantic that is. Two of the biggest stars in Asia, speaking to each other through subtle posts, little clues, quiet gestures, while the whole world plays detective. This is the stuff fanfiction dreams are made of, and it's happening in real life. Now, let's talk about the ripple effect of these posts because the media has gone into complete frenzy mode. Entertainment shows are dedicating entire segments to dissecting every frame of Song Hye Kyo's story. Experts in body language and social media cues are being invited to analyze what this means. And their verdict: most believe this is intentional. One expert even said, "She didn't write that by accident." That's a direct acknowledgement of his confession, in the most sophisticated way possible. And guess what, lovely viewers? The industry insiders are not staying quiet either. Some are claiming that this public exchange is building up to something monumental, an official announcement. Now, before you start screaming, let me tell you what the rumors are saying, that the two of them might appear together in public very soon. Not for a drama, not for a photo shoot, but for something personal. Some say it could be a charity event they both support. Others believe it might be something even bigger, like a private dinner turning into a paparazzi frenzy. And if that happens, I don't even want to imagine how wild the internet will get. But let's not forget the most important question. Why now? Why did Lee Min-ho choose this exact moment to pour his heart out? Some say it's because he's tired of hiding his feelings. Others think he wants to be a part of Song Hye Kyo's new chapter in life. And honestly, the timing does make sense. Both of them have achieved so much in their careers, they've gone through ups and downs, and maybe now, finally, they're ready for something real. Something lasting. Something forever. Lovely viewers, let's get interactive again. Do you think this love story is destiny? Do you think the universe has been pulling them together all this time? Or do you think it's just timing and courage coming together in the perfect storm? Drop your answers in the comments because I know this is going to spark the biggest debate ever, and I want to hear your voices loud and clear. And now, let me blow your mind even more because the whispers I'm hearing next will make you believe in fairy tales again. Are you ready? Here it is. An insider is claiming that Lee Min-ho has already spoken to his closest friends about planning a grand surprise for Song Hye Kyo, something that will make her believe in magic. And according to this source, it's not about a movie, it's not about work, it's personal. Some even think it could be a proposal. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine Lee Min-ho planning the most romantic gesture ever for the woman he calls his forever? Lovely viewers, my heart can't even handle this. If this happens, it will be the most legendary moment in Korean entertainment history. Bigger than any drama finale, bigger than any award show. It will be the real-life happy ending we've all been dreaming of. So what do you think this grand surprise could be? Proposal under the stars. A love letter written across the sky. A private island dinner where he gets down on one knee. Share your wildest, most romantic theories in the comments because I know you all have ideas, and I want to read every single one of them. And stay tuned because in the next part, I'm going to give you exclusive insights into what Lee Min-ho's family thinks about all this, what Song Hye Kyo's closest friends are saying, and how this love story could change everything in the Korean entertainment industry forever. Lovely viewers, this isn't just news. It's history in the making. And you and I, we're right here, watching it unfold together.